All right, now on to my list of what I consider unobtainium, just books that I'm unlikely to ever be able to purchase because they're just too big. And if they do happen to someday or one day land in my hands, that'd be fantastic. But I don't see that ever happening. So the top of the list is Suspense Comics #3, of course, by Elvie Cole and Alex Schomburg. And it's it's iconic. What more can you say? I think it's on everyone's top list pretty much. But there is a book I could grab that kind of hits a lot of the same themes, and that's The Fighting Yank #23 by Neater Comics. Great book. It's got the damsel in distress, surrounded by hooded figures, and the hero running in to rescue. It's kind of like the poor man's Timu version of Suspense Comics #3. So uh, nearly at that top point is Terrific Comics #5. This book is epic. It's just everything I love about the Golden Age. Again, woman in bondage. I don't really care about that whole theme. I just love the cover in general. But it's just a crazy cover, and every time I see Steppo's copy of it, I just admire it. It's such a cool book. Next is Action Comics #13. This features first appearance of the Ultra Humanite, but I just love the cover, and it's really it's the only uh, Superman comic that I really want. There's a couple other early Superman books, action comic books that I think are really awesome, but this is the only one I have on my want list. But it's just there's a couple of times where I've tried to bid on extremely low copies of it, like they're just a cover almost, and it just gets away from me. I can never grab it, so I don't think I'll ever be able to get it. But it's a really cool book. Next up is Marvel Mystery Comics #3. I love this book. It's another pulp swipe, by the way. This book came onto my radar when I was first collecting comics back in the late '80s. I bought a book on like the history of Marvel Comics, and this was one of the images discussing the Golden Age, and it just leapt out at me. It's such a strange cover. The swipe is really weird because it kind of uses like a photo element on it, and it features the Angel, who is a early, a timely character that of course, we have the Angel and the X-Men, but who I'm assuming the name is borrowed from. But you never really hear about the Angel when people discuss early timely comics, and I love this. It's just a really cool cover. It's so pulpy. I love this kind of stuff. Way out of my league, though. It's one of these books that would be very hard to ever come by. In the same vein is Marvel Mystery Comics #5. Women in tubes type genre that was kind of big, very pulpy. Love this book, love it. But again, it's just everyone wants it. Uh, Everyone wants it, and it's just too big of a book to think about ever seriously getting, I think. So next up is Captain America Weird Tales #74. So I mentioned 78 previously. I think I can probably get 78, but 74 is another book that's getting further and further into the distance, and people just love this cover, and rightly so. It's just such a wild cover. It's superhero meets horror. It's the kind of like the passing of the baton between these eras in comic history, and it's the last book that shows Captain America before it dips into horror and then goes back before he comes back at the very end. So a great book, but another one I don't think I'll be able to get. And again, every time I see Steven's copy of it, I'm just like, wow, that's awesome. Next up is Dynamic Comics #11. I know this is a want on Mike's list, and it's such a great looking book. It's Gus Rica cover, super cool. But I might not be able to get that book, but I might be able to get the Canadian variant, which is in the Weekender Volume 2, number 1. That one sometimes comes into a price range that might be feasible. So who knows? I might be able to grab that one day. Next up is Amazing Mystery Funnies, Volume 2, number 10. This is by Centaur Comics. I got my first Centaur, which is an Amazing Man 11. I love it. Great book. But I've had my eye on this Amazing Mystery Funnies for a while. And I don't know what it is about it. I don't know if it's the hero, the train, what it is. It just, my eyes constantly drawn to it. I love this book. Keston of Keston Comics, he has a copy of this, and I think a 7.0, and it's just a phenomenal book. Really, really cool. One day I'd like to get it, but I think Centaur books are really hard to get. I was really fortunate to get the Amazing Man book that I got, so I don't see myself getting this one anytime soon, if ever. Next up is Tomb of Terror, number 15. This book might be doable, but every day it seems to be another one of those books that gets further and further into the distance. People love this book, and again, rightly so. It's one of these exploding head kind of books. Technically, the character is an android, I believe, because there's like gears and things that are popping out of his head. I don't typically like really, really gory comics. But you know, him being an android, it kind of takes down a little bit of the intensity in my book. So I really like this book, but like I said, it's really up there in price now, and it's getting harder and harder to get. So I don't know if I'll ever get it. Next on the list is Famous Funnies, number 213. This is the one of the iconic Frank Frazetta covers. It's amazing book. I have a swipe of it that Matt Likes Comics pointed out. I don't know why I missed it. I must have subconsciously realized that this was basically a swipe of Famous Funnies 213. But all of Frank Frazetta's comics are super hard to get. I have a copy of Thunda, which is the only comic that he did both the cover and interiors to. But my copy is completely trimmed and it needs a lot of work. So next up is Planet Comics number 1 by Fiction House. Why not? You know, if I'm going to put a list of unobtainium books together, I might as well put up Planet Comics number 1. I have Planet Comics number 10. That's the earliest book I have. I think maybe I might have one earlier than that. I don't know. But number 1 is going to be really, really hard to get if ever. So I mean, everyone wants it, and it's a great book. And it started, in my opinion, probably one of the nicest series as far as covers go. I mean, every cover is a knockout. So next up is Fantastic Comics number 3. Classic Samson versus the Robot. This book is so awesome. It's just everything I love about pulp comics, but it's unobtainium. Even the beatest, most worthless copies are just out of the stratosphere. They're just so expensive. Everyone wants this book. It's up there with perhaps Suspense Comics 3 as far as like the book that everyone wants, and it's just super hard to get. So probably won't get that. And last but not least on my list is my only Silver Age book that I really, really want. And that's Fantastic Four number 1. It's the book that started the House of Ideas, Marvel Comics. And it's such a cool looking cover. In my opinion, it is the best cover of all the early Silver Age books. And it's amazing. It's possible for me to be able to obtain maybe a really, really beat copy of it. But, you know, if I was looking at, you know, anything above, like, say, a 4.0 or even a 3.0, I'm looking at a lot of money. So I don't see myself ever getting that. And speaking of Silver Age, I recently ran across a comic YouTube channel called Dave's Ideas and Creations. And Dave was running a giveaway for a copy of Amazing Spider-Man number 7. And I entered the contest not at all expecting to win, But on the day I was doing my own giveaway, where I gave away my Conan the Barbarian #1, I get a message from Dave saying, "Hey, what's your address? You just won Amazing Spider-Man 7." And it came today, and I love it. I absolutely love it. Super, super cool. Thank you, Dave. Check out his channel. He's really, really funny. Yeah, it's a 1.8, a little kind of it's a low grade, which is fine with me. I would have been happy with any grade. But it's only low because it's got a little bit of water damage on it. And, I conserve comics, so I think I might be able to remove this water damage and, maybe bump the grade a little bit. But even if I weren't, I mean, it still presents really nice, and I'm super, super blessed to have this. And it's a second appearance of the Vulture. You know, #7, Amazing Spider-Man #7. It just blows me away. And again, the generosity of this community, I'm shocked by it. And it's why I wanted to do my giveaway, because I wanted to give something back to the community who's been giving so much to me, So yeah, that's all I've got. And check out the next video where I'll be hopefully working on this Blonde Phantom comic, #14. I'm really excited about this book. And yeah. All right, so see you then. Bye now.
Easy. A little closer. Uh-oh. Not again.
Top 72, Gold Age issue 1. Bidding starts at 50. Do I hear 50, 60, 70?